Max's fan club. Here's Max Neukirchner.
Yeah, Max Neukirchner, twice on the podium. Pole position last time out of Germany. Didn't turn it into a win, but he too is riding really well at the moment. Max Neukirchner, watch out for number 76. Not had a brilliant qualifying, but he'll be up there for sure. It's the start of the formation lap. Max Neukirchner prepares himself, the German, who came so close to winning last time out in Germany. Couldn't do it. Can he do it this afternoon? I don't see it, really. This has got to be a Ducati demonstration, in my mind.
Not necessarily. Troy Corser has got what it takes. If he can just hold it together, he's going to, he's the only man in my eyes. And let's see, that gap going up, 0.2 again. But then once again into that turn one, Corser just seems to be able to pull in a little bit.
Misano may have the final lap then. Number 76, Suzuki leads Yamaha. It's unheard of here at Misano. Ducati are supposed to win. They've won 25 of the 32 races. I don't remember a Suzuki winning here, and certainly not a Yamaha. Well, here we go. Out of the first section and down the back straight they come for the last time. Corser can do nothing to get close enough, I don't think, to Max Neukirchner, and Neukirchner just doesn't need to make any mistakes. Through Quetch he goes, second gear, back on the power again towards Tramonto.
In the history of the World Superbikes, this will be the first time that a Suzuki has ever won in Misano.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Kawasaki have won here back in the early 90s with Scott Russell, of course, but that's a long time ago, and of course since then it's been a Ducati dominance.
1994, the last time Kawasaki had a race win in the dry here.
Amazing. Final lap then. Neukirchner going to make history on the Suzuki and for himself. He won at Monza. He's going to win twice in Italy. And the Italian fans are getting used to seeing him. And Max Neukirchner, just signed for another 2 years for Suzuki, has put on a brilliant display. Not even a two-time world champion and five-time pole position man here could beat him. Corser is going to take another valiant second place. But the winner, Max Neukirchner!
What a ride, great ride. And here it is, Carlos Checo across the line. And
just holding off holding off Lanzi there.
Hager comes through in 10th position.
At Misano. The highlights of race one look like this. A great start from Bayliss, who hit the front early on. The two Sterile Garda Ducatis slotted in to second and third. Fabrizio was up there. Zaus hounded Bayliss for the early part of the race. And a good start, but then going wide, Bayliss getting it wrong for a moment as muscling through went Zaus. The pair of them continued their battle, and there was no love lost, was there? And it became a Ducati fest at the front, but bit by bit the others started again. Borciani can hardly watch. Corser making his way through past Bayliss. Really strong move by him. And at one point Bayliss was in trouble of dropping out of the top six. Fabrizio made it up to second place, muscling his way past Biaggi. Again, Borciani not able to watch. Biaggi started doing his own work, but slightly wide there, and the battle continued. Corser joining it too. What racing we had at Misano this afternoon in race one. And a really rejuvenated and fighting hard Corser it was. Unfortunately for Fabrizio, he took Biaggi out at just the wrong moment, and he looked as though he was blaming Biaggi. Biaggi saw it differently. Quite simply, he was taking out. He did it to Hager last year. Why not? Payback. Here we go then for the closing stages. Neukirchner getting through on Biaggi to take second place and go in pursuit of Corser. The pair of them battle it out for 11 laps towards the end of the race, and try as he might, Corser just couldn't stop the flying German, who went on to take his second victory. And even the great Valentino Rossi, one of the greatest riders of all time, was able to witness the young German, who's chasing in his heels now, who takes victory here, and Suzuki's first victory in the history of World Superbikes. We've been coming here since the early 90s. It's the first time we've seen that happen. Suzuki taking victory. Max Neukirchner's second win of the year. You know, that top three finish by Troy Corser equals the all-time record of podiums gained at a single track, held by Carl Fogarty, who finished on the podium at Assen.
For me, it is good to get him out there and get some points, but we're talking Chianari here, British Superbike champion. He needs to be out in front.
Favourite for the 8 hours, I would have thought.
There's Max Neukirchner getting his cup.
Yep, he's had a few of those. Second win of the year, won a Monza, of course.
Second win of the year for Max Neukirchner. Well done, Max. You had to beat all those Ducatis here at their home circuit.
Unbelievable. And my team did a really, really good job on this weekend. And on the practice, we changed a lot, and up and down, and we didn't find grip for the bike. But in the race was unbelievable. And at the beginning, it was not possible to follow some guys. I must push very, very hard. But then was easier and easier, and to find a good line. And all the other guys was a little bit slower than me. I passed the two choice, and I'm really happy for that. And congratulations also for the second, third place for the two choice, and I'm so happy.
Thank you very much, Max Neukirchner, today's Race 1 winner.
In the footsteps of the likes of Helmut Bradl, Ralf Waldmann, Jörg Turkot, you name it. But Max Neukirchner is the new name on everyone's lips in Italy. 2 wins so far.